Hi everyone, welcome back. This is day 8 of our 14-day mat Pilates challenge. We've only got 6 more workouts to do after this one, and I'm so excited to take you through. I hope you're feeling incredible. And we've got another 15-minute workout for you today. No equipment needed. I have a mat, but if you have a blanket or a towel, feel free to use that as well. And we're going to get straight into it. So we're going to do a lower body focus session today. We're going to be started just at the back of our mats, and we're going to take a couple of shoulder rolls all the way backwards, just loosening up through those shoulders, a couple forwards, and then we're going to bring those arms all the way up to the ceiling. Send your gaze all the way up as well, and then we're going to dive down. So we're bringing those arms all the way down, bring that upper body all the way down. Maybe grabbing hold of both elbows here. We're just going to bend one leg and straighten the other, just stretching out through those hamstrings. Nice. Just a few more here, just waking up through the lower body. And then hanging heavy, we're going to walk our hands all the way forward, coming into our plank position. We're going to pike those hips up, coming into our downward dog, really pressing your upper body through your arms here. And then when we're ready, we're going to reverse that, coming all the way back. And then bring that upper body all the way back up to standing. Nice deep shoulder roll at the bottom. And then when we're ready, we're going to bring our hands all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to send those hips back, coming into a nice deep squat. And then bring your lower body all the way up. Those arms come all the way back down. Really nice. So we're going to go all the way down. Arms come up. And then all the way back up to standing. Making sure that you're inhaling on the way down and then exhale to come all the way back up. Last 4. Last 3. Final 2. Last 1. Those arms are going to come to our hips, and we've just got tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. We're going to step forward with that right foot. And we're going to come into our split squats here. So you want to make sure that your feet are in train tracks. That'll help your balance. And you want to have your shoulders retracted down away from your ears. Hands just rested on those hips. We're going to take a nice deep inhale as we bend those knees, come all the way down, and then exhale, coming all the way back up. Your gaze is just out forward, maybe concentrating on the spot on the floor, just to maintain your balance here. We're going to bring those arms all the way up. So bring those arms into this as well. So bring them up as you come down, and then down as you come up. Keeping that breath moving, exhaling as you come all the way up. Last 5. Last 4, making sure that that knee doesn't go over those front toes. Last 2. Final 1. We're going to come all the way down, and we've just got tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying down. We're going to bring those arms, bring them down towards those hips. We're going to hinge forward over that right foot, and then we're going to shift the weight into that right foot. We're going to bring that left foot all the way in and then all the way back out. So finding those skaters, and you really want to be bending over that that front leg, coming all the way in and out with that left. Option to stay here, option to bring in those arms as well. So you're reaching overhead as that leg goes back. And then exhale to reach, inhale to draw back in. Last 6. Last 5. Can you bend any lower into that right leg? Last 4. 3, 2, final 1. Keeping that left leg extended, you're going to bring those arms back to those hips. Hinge ever so slightly more forward. And then we're just going to lift and lower through that left leg, coming up and down. Again, you have the option to stay here, or you have the option to bring in those arms as well. Ooh, finding your balance, final 5. Ooh, last 4. Ooh, last 3. I can't keep my balance. Last 2. Last 1. Nice, coming all the way up. Shaking out through those legs. We're going to turn around on to our mat, taking a nice deep shoulder roll, and then we're going to roll all the way back down. Walking those hands out to the other side of the mat, and then bring that left leg down. That right leg is extended just out behind you. And then when we're ready, we're just going to lift up through that right leg and then plant that right leg all the way down. You want to try and keep your spine as long as possible here, so making sure that your gaze is down between your hands and making sure not to arch through the spine. So you're really drawing your navel in towards your chest, in towards your spine. Just lifting up and down. Just starting to feel that burn through that right leg. We've just got 5, 4, last 3, final 2, last 1. Staying lifted with that right leg, keeping a nice pointed toe. We've just got tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that right leg extended to the back. We're then going to bring that right knee in to meet our right elbow and then extend all the way backwards. So you're crunching in and then extending all the way back. Keeping that gaze in between those hands. Last 5. Last 4. Final 3, 2. Last 1. Nice. This time we're going to keep that leg bent out to the side, and then we're just going to bring it all the way in and then all the way back out. So finding those fire hydrants, coming out to the side and in. You might feel your upper body might want to move it to the opposite side as that leg comes out, but just try and maintain stillness through that upper body. Keeping your breath moving. Exhale as you extend out. Inhale as you draw back in. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that bent leg, you're then going to extend that leg all the way back, flexing the foot this time. And then we're just going to come into those donkey kicks. So you're bringing that leg down to meet the left and then bring it all the way back up. Making sure that your shoulders haven't traveled towards your ears. You're really pushing back through those shoulders. Last 6. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, final 1. We're going to lift all the way up. We've just got tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming all the way down. We're just going to send those knees wide. Hips go back, finding that child's pose. Quick reset before coming over to the other side. Really great. And then we're going to come all the way up, finding that all fours position before tucking those toes under. We're going to send those hips all the way up to the ceiling, coming into that downward dog, maybe pedaling out the feet. And then when we're ready, we're going to walk our hands back to meet those feet, and then coming all the way up, just moving one vertebrae at a time. Nice deep shoulder roll when you get to the top. And then bringing those hands to our hips, we're going to find those squats again. So when we're ready, we're going to just bend through the knees, send those hips all the way back, and then come all the way back up to standing. You have the option to stay here, or you have the option to bring those arms all the way up and then bring them back down by your sides as you come all the way back up to standing. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Final 2. Last 1. Hands come to those hips. We've just got tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Coming all the way up. We're then going to bring that left foot forward this time, making sure that those legs are in those train tracks. And then when we're ready, we're going to bend through those knees, coming all the way down, all the way back up, making sure that that front knee is not going over those toes. And then you have the option to bring in those arms as well. So you're bringing the arms all the way up as you come down, and then down by your sides as you come up. Last 6. Last 5. 4. 3. Final 2. Last 1, staying low. We've just got tiny pulses up and down with those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying low. We're going to bring those hands to those hips, hinging forward over that left leg, shifting the weight into that left leg, and then we're just going to skater that right leg all the way in and then all the way back out. Keeping a nice bend in that left leg, keeping your upper body hinged over that left leg. And then you have the option to bring in those arms as well. So bring the arms up as that right leg is going back. Last 6. Last 4. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Keeping that right leg extended back. We're going to bring those hands back towards those hips. And then we've just got tiny pulses up and down with that right foot. So you're lifting and lowering through that right foot for 8. Option to bring in those hands as well. 7, 6. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping that right leg extended, tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Hinging all the way up, shaking out through those legs. And then turning around on that mat, we're then just going to bring those shoulders all the way back and down. And then dropping our chin to chest, rolling all the way back down towards the mat. Bring our hands forward, those knees come down to the mat. And then we're going to work through the left side this time. So keeping your gaze down in between those hands, we're going to extend that left leg all the way back. And then we're just going to lift and lower. So keeping a nice pointed toe with that left foot. Making sure that you're continuing moving your breath. So exhale to come all the way up. Inhale to come all the way back down. Keeping your gaze in the middle of your hands. And making sure that your navel is drawing in towards your spine. You don't want to be arching through. You want to keep that upper body as still as possible. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, One, nice, staying lifted. You're then going to bring that left knee in to meet that left elbow and then extend away. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, final 1, keeping it bent out to the side. We're then just going to bring that knee all the way in, all the way out for 8, 7, 6, keeping that upper body still, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1, keeping a bend in that leg. We're going to extend that leg all the way back, flex the foot, and then donkey kicks all the way in, all the way back out for 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, you've got this, 3, 2, 1, tiny pulses up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, bring that knee all the way in. Bring those knees wide, send those hips back. Find that child's pose. Well done, everyone. That's a nice, quick lower body burn. Those glutes should be fired up. And you should be ready for your day. We're going to tuck those toes all the way under, coming into your downward dog. Pedal out the feet here. And then when you're ready, we're going to walk those hands all the way back, hanging heavy here for a moment, and then rolling all the way back up. Taking a nice deep shoulder roll at the top. And you are done. Well done, everyone. That was day 8 of our 14-day mat Pilates challenge. I really look forward to seeing you on the mat again tomorrow, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much.